And we're back here in BeamNG, and I thought, let's do one of the new scenarios, because the BeamNG devs have added a number of things since I've played last. So we're going to do Mudslide Gladiator here in this beautiful looking ATV side-by-side thing with the mud tires. It's going to be, I think, a pretty difficult challenge considering, well, the finishing times are a number of minutes long and it has a bunch of checkpoints as well, and it's already smoking. That's probably not a good thing, but let's just see what we can do. Turns out I burned up the engine, so let's go ahead and get going here. We've got 41 checkpoints. Oh my, that explains the time. So let's see what we can do. I'm not going to go too crazy, I don't think, today. We're gonna just see what I can do here in BeamNG and kind of get back into the feel of things. I've also had to change a number of things, especially graphically, because of the changes with graphics card and screen as well. So I've had to do a lot of setting up things differently. That was a weird way to say I've had to change a lot of things. And I've also had to do a lot on the control side because my wheel, for whatever reason, lost profile information and stuff through one of the updates. So I don't really have great feeling, to be honest, in the wheel and control. So we're just gonna kind of send it and see what we can do and hope for the best. It may not be the best time today, but it's something different. Stay out of the weeds. Come on, you can do it. There we go. By all means, it is not going to be the best run ever, but you can see my steering inputs and throttle inputs. Come on, go into reverse. Didn't want to do manual transmission because I forgot what to change that button. But you can see all my steering inputs in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen and the throttle, and you can see that there's going to be a lot of management here, especially throttle and brake with this beast of a side-by-side with the mud. It actually looks really cool, the neon green stuff like that. I think it's pretty neat. But yeah, the BeamNG devs have added a number of scenarios and of course vehicles and so on to the game since I've played last, and regrettably I haven't played well, as soon as I'd like to in the game, considering, whoa, when I got it, that's a tree. That, you know, I was hoping to do more with it, and hopefully I don't have steering damage. I don't even know at this point. I can't tell what my front... Oh, yeah, that front right tire isn't looking so healthy, is it? I think I broke a tie rod or something on that one. Can I even get back on, or am I gonna have to recovery or do something here? Oh man. Okay, I've done a recovery. So we're gonna see what happens there. Not quite sure. Oh man, that's off the road again. Come on, go in reverse. However, the recovery repairs the vehicle and it gives you penalty time as well. So we're gonna see how that goes. Come on, get over the rocks. This is a very difficult section. I think I may actually go interior view. Oh, come on, go back here. I want to go interior view, I think, to try and get through some of this, because I know that's probably gonna go over a lot better than exterior view. Oh, come on, it just wants to pull left on some of these areas. Come on, you can do it. Oh man, it is not liking this at all. Try and get up here as well. Okay, forget that. Exterior view is the way to go. Come on. Why are my flashers on as well? I have no idea. Oh, that wheel is also still very broken by the looks of it, or it is again. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, this is a lot more difficult than it seems. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna need to recover after this. Okay, let's restart this and hope for the best. We'll see how many attempts I go here, and honestly, I'd be inclined to almost... Is slow and steady a way to kind of get through this? Obviously, this first stage, we can take it a little bit more aggressive to a certain degree, but I honestly would be inclined to kind of just not necessarily completely chill, but do a little bit more of a relaxed drive through part of this, just to try and get through. It is a matter of survival after all, and in my eyes, there's no shame in not trying to absolutely fly through these stages, because they're not always made to absolutely fly, but this is a surprisingly wide unit to try and get through this area, and it's also honestly a little bit difficult just because of the way the transmission appears to be. Now saying that, I think it could change, instead of a high, it could go into probably a low gearing as well, and I believe it actually is in the high range, but I think it's okay for now if I keep it on the road, and if I don't absolutely fly, I think we'll be fine, because after all, I think we only got to like checkpoint 8 or so, maybe 10 on the last run, and we had to reset, and there's 41. So it's honestly, I'd be inclined just to leave it and kind of try and go a little bit slower, yet try and make it through. I don't know how the 6 minutes thing is going to turn out here. Or doing it in 5. I don't know how people could ever do that. But it's going okay so far, which is good. And we'll just see if we can continue it. Here's the rock section, or we're getting to that point again here, where it was our demise last time. So let's see if we can, I guess, go across, stay on the right maybe this time, or at least center, and not fly off the left-hand side, which is a good thing. Okay, we can go a little bit more now. Yeah, now we're into a little bit more uncharted territory, if I remember correctly. Maybe we got up here last time. Can't quite remember, to be honest. Because it all looks the same. It's all just amazing looking jungle. And that's the thing about BeamNG. They've made strides, like great strides with this game. I mean, it's just incredible to see the evolution of BeamNG. And I've been following it for years. Obviously, haven't been playing it for years, by all means. But I've been following the game since its early stages, and it is fantastic to see the evolution and what keeps coming to it, and some of the different things that they've got planned for it as well, which is going to be pretty neat. And so comment down below what else you want to see here from BeamNG or other simulation games around. I've got a couple other ideas as well, so don't worry about that one. That's a rock. Oh, that's a rock. I really hope I didn't just toast my left hand front there. Come on, let's see. I think it's still fine. I think so. I feel like I've got okay handling still. So I think I may have actually survived that somehow. Oh, maybe not. I don't even know, because the suspension on this thing is pretty great. So actually, I think I may have somehow managed to survive that one. I'm not feeling too much of a difference. Oh, never mind. She's leaning in pretty good. I don't know if it's completely broken, but it's definitely not running at its best, I don't think. Maybe just bent a tie rod or something, or steering rod or something. I don't know. I'm fighting with this thing a lot, if you can't tell by the inputs. It really, I don't know if it's just the mud tires on it or what. It really likes to kind of pop around and just slide. I don't know if it's just because of the really aggressive mud tread that it doesn't give a ton of grip over every kind of surface. Not quite sure. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a feisty one to play around with. BeamNG is running fantastic, in my opinion. Doing so great with the new graphics card, and of course running 1440p. Albeit I do have stuff, for the sake of recording, locked at 60 frames per second, so in all honesty, I could probably boost graphics even more, run ultra, not even quite sure. I'm actually running pretty much ultra settings everywhere, I think. I may have just turned down some things, you know, like shadows or something that may just, that would definitely impact performance, but if I've got enough headroom, I can definitely give it a try. As I said, a lot of changes were made, and I wanted to make sure stuff would run kind of smoothly, so I went a little bit more conservative on settings, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to run things quite high generally. So we'll do some extra testing into the future here, because BeamNG is going to be coming back a lot more frequently, my friends. Same with the likes of Wreckfest and other driving and even other simulation games as well. I've got a few things up my sleeve that will be releasing quite soon if everything goes to plan. Let's see how we get. We're already, 27 out of 41. Hey, we're actually, you know, the slow and steady thing is actually doing okay. We just crossed the 5-minute mark on this attempt, according to the top right-hand side. I don't know. I guess I saw all the different checkpoints that we've got there as well. So we'll see how we do. We are surprisingly still alive. Throttle it, come on. Okay, we gotta be cautious here. Okay, I think my front left is actually okay. It was just bending over some rock and stuff. Okay, we gotta come down here. Don't really know where I'm going. Just carving through the woods and avoiding the steep drop-off, generally speaking, to the left-hand side, like pretty much everywhere. That's a pretty steep turn. Yeah, I'm not totally convinced on my front left. It gives me moments of hope. Hope that it's actually okay, and then other times I do a pretty sharp turn and it doesn't look so happy. So honestly, not quite sure, and we're just gonna go with it. But every time I do something like that, where I just ride right up against the edge, it probably isn't gonna do any help with it. Get across all these rocks. I don't know what this time is going to come up to be. I know it will not be the greatest time on the leaderboard, but it also may not be the worst thing known to mankind. Oh, go through the trees. Come on, get the wheels straight. Come on, turn, please. There we go. Yeah, it's obviously my settings. I have a feeling. I just don't have I don't have great feel. Well, we're gonna actually go back here. If not, we're gonna fly off the side of the mountain here. I just don't have great feel of what's happening, and I'm gonna assume that's just because of the settings reset. 'Cause I don't remember it ever being like that. Oh, come on, get around the corner. Gonna have to do a multi-point turn here because it didn't. Oh man, it's just sliding all over the place. Let's see if we can. Oh, that's an edge of a cliff. Do I have to still go down here anyways? Oh, I'm rolling. Oh no. Oh, I'm in reverse now. Oh, that didn't help. Oh, gotta love the gearbox. That's just fantastic. Oh, come on, get up here. Get up here. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, come on. How are we gonna get this? Where can I? Oh, this. Am I gonna have to recover myself? I really don't want to do that and take a penalty. But oh, I'm gonna have to at this point. Well, that's a shame. Let's go ahead and recover. Okay, we end up here, and obviously we have damage. Now we got to try and reverse and get around here in one piece. Oh! Again, we just clipped off the cliff. Okay, we're gonna have to recover once again here, which is just lovely. Oh, we just fell off the cliff off of the recovery. Can I flip upright? Thank you. Okay. I don't even know where I need to go at this point. Down? I think so. But now my ATV is severely damaged. Come on, go backwards. Engine starved of oil. Oh, probably. It's probably pretty beat up. We're already... I don't even know what checkpoint we're at now. 37. Oh, great. Okay. Well, that's not fantastic, considering we've got a pretty damaged vehicle. However, I think we will do it. It will be a pathetic time, and it's a good learning experience for how difficult these challenges are. No wondering why they gave it a high difficulty setting, that's for sure. And it just proves that I've got some work to do on my settings and my skill in that regards, because I'm not going to just chalk it up to all the settings. To try and master these scenarios a lot better here in BeamNG. Oh, come on, go backwards. I've also got to figure out the whole transmission issue here with the buttons. Okay, we're just going down backwards. We'll just go backwards through this section here. And that was it. We finished it. Success? I mean, it's bad. The attempt was 9.5 minutes, and the best time is for 5, and the worst is for 6:15. So not great. However, that was a lot of fun, and I've got to do obviously a lot of testing, but BeamNG has a lot of different options, and it's these kind of challenges that you could spend a lot of time doing. And for the sake of today's video, I think it's best if we just leave it here. I'm going to do some testing. Comment down below what else you want to see around BeamNG, if you want to just see some more free roam stuff, or I just mess around with things, because I think I'll be doing that a lot as well. But even still, if you have any other recommendations for the game, comment down below once again, and I'll be happy to check those out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.